Generic greetings and welcome back once again to Prison Architect. Today's beverage is a very carbonated grape soda. So welcome back to the game, and in the previous episode we finished off the restaurant here, and as we can see we've got lots of food being prepared on the right hand side where we are apparently frying some spaghetti bolognese, and it's been consumed by some civilians here where we have this person eating a steak bigger than their head. And well, that means that the restaurant service scheme grant is getting completed shortly. I would imagine we've got build a restaurant, tick, completed, and serve 30 civilians. We're on 26%. So overall happy with that, and that's a nice little addition to our prison town. In this episode I want to fix the laundry and start, maybe not complete, but at least start building a workshop. So on the laundry front we have a very critical need. Over to needs here. 145 prisoners desperately want this need to be fulfilled. The problem that we have is that basically we've got too many laundry machines. So I'm going to remove 4 of the 6 laundry machines in the first laundry, and then down to our second laundry where I'm just going to remove 3 out of the 5. So we're going to go from 11 laundry machines to 4, and that really feels counterintuitive, but upon testing it does work. We have run at this in the past and people have suggested doing this. Sorry. Like you can see the backpack sticking out from the workers here. That looks like they're disassembling the laundry machines from inside the drum. Fair enough. Yeah, so we'll remove these. Basically, the laundry machines are getting half filled, and then that's why we have no actuation on them, and then, you know, we just get a problem with laundry. So we'll do that. We'll remove those. That, upon testing, has indeed worked. As I said, we have seen that in the past, and that was the solution there, so hopefully this will work too. And speaking of work, we have a lot of people working in our facility, a lot of workers, and also a lot of janitors. Too many janitors. There's too many janitors. It's just a massive daily cash flow problem, and also basically it's overhandling. So we're going to fire about 21, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, and 28. I'm just basically getting rid of 28 janitors. That's a lot more than I thought I'd get rid of, but hey-ho. And I also wanted to get rid of the ones that weren't, like, fully trained up. So that, combined with the laundry removal, will hopefully fix the issue. Let's see what happens. We're still working on the reform program research, which is almost completed. We just need one person to pass that 3 strikes program, and we are doing the 3 strikes training as well, and also getting logistical errors. So that's all working well, I think. Over to our grants, and we do have a prison manufacturing facility that we can pick up. So where do we want to build that? Well, we've got an area down here that I think is going to be like sort of terrace street type things. Oh, look at all of the very, very unhappy civilians. They have not been, served well in the restaurant. Not too sure what's happened there, but there's still lots of people eating, so yes, we are working on that. That'll be done very, very shortly. Should be done shortly, should I say. Or very soon. Either way, this is an area where it's sort of got no real purpose, so I think this is where we're going to put our sort of industrial-ish area. So let's start working on that. I'm going to go to the objects and to some trees. So let's see, some trees, and we're going to put in some willow trees around here, and this is to provide like a sound barrier that is done in real life, I guess. And then we'll come down. I don't know how far, because I haven't yet decided exactly how I'm going to build this. We're also going to have it come like this way as well. Maybe that should suffice. Let's just see what that looks like once the workers have put the trees in. And I want it so we have a road coming in, and this is going to be like a horseshoe type of design. Let's see how we get on with that one. So it's going to be distance 5 from the edge in total. So there you go. The reason for that is gap, the 3 size for the tree, and then another gap. So 5, so it goes there. So that's where this can come down. It's going to go over to the right-hand side. Similar sort of deal from there. It's going to be 5, and then that's where that goes. And that's going to come down, and the size will be dependent on the stuff we have inside of the workshop, I think. Objects-wise, we'll just have tables right across there. That should be fine. Tables and bins and such. And then we have 3, 3, and then 3. So this is going to be our, say, workshop saws and presses, where we're going to have, say, 12 of each. Do you want 12 of each? I mean, I'm just going to see how many I can fit in. And that actually works out quite well. So we'll do that, like so. And that's going to be the workshop saws and presses. The walls will come down and come along here. And then the idea is we're going to have a bit at the back, which is going to be for, well, a couple of purposes. Firstly, we could have more foremans back here, so we could have offices. But also, I want to have, like, say, 2 workshops, essentially. So one here, and then mirrored on the bottom bit. But the one at the this bit on the right-hand side, hopefully, if we do this, we can have, say, the offices that I mentioned. So we can have an office, and maybe 2 offices, like that. And then we'll split this down the middle. Yeah, that's fine. But also, I want an area for carpentry. And I think there's your carpenter's table there. And there's another carpenter's table. And there's a third carpenter's table. But the walls are going to come down and across, because we can then have another big row of objects, which I should actually probably use the objects bit. And that's going to be... Get it right on the 3rd attempt, I'm guessing. There we go. That's going to be the solar panels, same as solar panels on the right-hand side. And then we can have a door there and a door in there. Okay, so that is the design of this thing. That's pretty much how I wanted it. It's a bit bigger than I envisaged, but it's no big drama. So from the middle here, it's 16. So 16 to there. Comes along, and the size is 11. Okay, that's fine. 11, then across, and then in. So that is the design, and we have a road that's going to come in the middle here, which there actually should be a middle. So pathways, and the road's going to be 5, so it's going to be that. That actually works out exceptionally well. We'll have an entranceway in here, probably like that, and like that, and maybe a wall like that, and obviously we'll have our doors. Yep, door in there. And then the metal detector, which will go there and there. And this bit here, the road will only come to about there, but this will be exports. And then we can get rid of this one and have this as just one big garbage. Does that work? I think so. Over to, speaking of working, our needs, and oh look, the clothing needs is being fulfilled. It's went from about 150 to 120, and we're less than a day into sorting this out. Yes, that hopefully is functioning very well. Just need an extra couple of civilians to eat in the restaurant, because we're on 96%, and there it is. There's that grant completed. Let's go back over to grants. We've got cell block E, tool cleanup, bakery production, overproduction, which I've not actually got before. I'm going to pick up bakery production, because we are eventually going to build a bakery. I'm also going to decrease the loan that we have and sell some shares, because that will give us enough money to now build this thing here, which I'm probably just going to build the top one and then build... yeah, I think we'll build the top one and then we'll just clone it. So let's try. Over to trees. Willow tree. Oh, there's vines there. That looks quite nice. A bit tropical, but I'm going to use these willow trees. And where's this going to go? It's going to go from there and down this way. Oh no, it's going to have to be a bit different from there and then across. So we're definitely marking our sort of line in the sand here. There we go. And that should be okay. Right, over to foundations and to brick, and let's build this thing. Do I want to build the top and then clone it? I think I do. I think that's the way I want to work this. So, let's see how long it takes for the workers to actually crack on with this. It shouldn't be too much of a problem. Danger level is medium. It says 24 prisoners being well treated, staff morale is high, and prisoners have been calmed recently. Staff morale will be high because, well, we are looking after their needs. Yep, that's pretty much okay. There's decent staff breaks, on 20% for all of it, and they've got a 40% pay rise over default. So there you go. And, oh look, clothing need down to 61% for the desperate or critical need. I don't think you can get critical need for that. Yeah, you can. This prisoner's furious about the exercise and sleep and that. But, yeah, danger level is going down. And, oh, we have a couple of rats in the facility, 25. So I am going to get some, yes, some pest control brought in. Okay, good. So we are getting some commission, minus 20 grand for reoffending rate. Danger level, however, is going down, so hopefully that will start trending in the right direction. Ooh, severe weather detected. We've got, pretty much a full day of weak storms, which is not good. And did I hear a tunnel being found there? I don't know. Let me just go to remove tunnels. And, yeah, there's a tunnel there. And not there. Okay. Yeah, there's been a bit of a tunnel found there. Not too much of a problem, and they're just going to crack on and remove that. Okay, so, workshop is actually surprisingly... It's actually pretty much built. There we go. Well, the foundations are. Over to walls and doors, and then to brick wall. And we'll put in the brick walls like so. We're going to have in... No, I was going to say we need some more power, but we don't need more power because we're running the green energy. With the staff door can go on the back there. And let's just work on all of this. So tables across the top on this corner. Oh, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to remove that and build it from the other side. The reason for that is we can then have some bins. So we've got a bin and a recycle bin, like so. And then workshop. So, workshop saws, 1, 2, 3, what have we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we're going to have a bit of an odd amount here. Could I just have 3 and 3 and then have the carpenter tables over there? I think that is possible, and probably what I'm going to end up doing, actually. Like that. Carpenter's table, 1 and 2. And then let's just have... Ah, that's actually worked out exceptionally well, because the solar panel practice things are a lot bigger than I thought. Okay. Oh, I've had a death. Let me see what's occurring. A snitch that I didn't realise we had. Anyone able to medic up? No, I don't think so. Okay, well on that, a bit of a stark reminder that yes, we do indeed have some protective custody needs, like that. I know people have asked before, why am I not then moving them over to here? It depends on where they are. So if they're in a cell, you can change their cell. If they're in, say, dormitory, there's no option to do that. So if I was to click on this person here, Stephen Thompson, there's no option to have them move over. However, if they were in a house like this, you can say change cell. So it's just a bit convoluted to move them around. As long as we put them to protective custody, normally what happens is they end up going to this canteen, and it sort of works out in the end almost. Anyway, the guys are cracking on over here and building a lot of stuff, and let's go for some lighting, shall we? So lights, 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 and some lights. And maybe in here, and one in there. That's going to be an office, which goes like that. And we'll get the foreman's office sorted. And I guess we'll go for standard office chair. I'm going to actually put it offset for once. Normally we don't do that, but there's no reason why we can't. And then a filing cabinet. And there we go. So that is pretty much sorted. Oh, another death. James Cox, prisoner number 237-31312. False imprisonment, pleaded guilty, served 7.2 years of 9, failed parole, and the parole officer, sadly, has paid the price for that. Oh, it looks like the doctor's come along to pick them up. We do have a patrol back here, by the way, where we have guards, but, you know, it's if someone just sticks a fountain pen and, you know, does whatever they're doing, yeah, there's not much you can really, other than putting armed guards in there, there's not much else you can do. But anyway, here is the weather. Bit of severe one at that. Spring weak storm. It's not as severe as I thought, actually. It's just, we're going to have a bit of lightning. Also, some returning prisoners. So, naturally, the big issue with this place is that we are going to have it set to a workshop, which means a lot of stuff's going to be stolen. Let's see. So that is not surrounded. And now it is. Good, right. So, we just need then to connect these up. And I think that should suffice. The problem at the moment is we've got this metal detector that currently doesn't function. But we'll have the workers crack on. I'm sure they're all on top of that one. Yeah, they are, no problem. And let's put our road in, which I think I've measured wrong. Over the flooring and to the road. Oh yes, this is actually correct. Apart from the concrete tiles that should do that. And go around like this. Excellent. Okay. What we're going to put in here in terms of flooring. I mean, we've got iron floor, we've got metal grates. I like the cargo floor, actually. The cargo floor is a nice look. Oh, there we go. You can tell when the electric cable was connected. Okay, logistics and prison labour. And we can have 27 jobs. Qualified prisoners, however, are only 19. Oh, an escape. Climbing over the fence. People have suggested we put in a perimeter wall. Good idea. When we've got the money, I might look into that. There is the danger level sitting around medium. And would you look at that? Clothing need is pretty much sorted. There is a hydration and luxury need. On the hydration front, that is a valid... that is a valid note from the game. I'm going to put some drinks fountains in here, I think. 2 there and 2 there. Rotate them, 2 there and 2 there. Naturally, we'll have to then connect that up to the pipe work, which... Could we just run a small pipe across? It would probably work if we were just to run a small pipe. But where from? That tile there. Well, there's nowhere for me to... I'll wait until they've plumbed it in and make it easier on ourselves. That is some nice cargo floor. Yep, I'm liking that. I'm happy with that. Let's just remove some of the planning here. And let's check out our... Ooh, daily cash flow, not good. Alright, so we're going to go for programs, staff programs. Going to stop pest control. Going to stop cold. Keep running first aid and fire safety. And we've got a lot of programs here, all of which are running. I think workshop safety induction, solar panel development. Let's go. I think was that animal therapy. Oh, 60 interested, but only 2 going. Flower therapy is still working though. Solar panel development, yeah. It's worthy running those programs, and obviously we have to produce some license plates anyway for, well, as part of our grant. There's Henderson working on the press, and also I'm hearing some alerts from somewhere. Can't exactly see where it is, but yeah, it's cracking on somewhere. Let's go with piping, and that should be sufficient. I'm guessing what I haven't got over here is I haven't got another escape where they just go out the fence. They just climb over the fence. Anyway, we do have a water boiler here, so we probably don't need... No, we don't need another water boiler elsewhere, because we can just connect up the radiator to that. However, what is the distance going to be? 12 and 13, but then the other one, when we go down, is going to be a bit more of a problem. Where could I put the... I mean, I could just put the radiator in the middle. It would work. I'm thinking there. That's 30. It goes 50 odd. I think we can manage it. Radiator there, and we'll put some hot water pipes in. Like so. I'm just going to double check that, because that could be very legit. Got a flag, but it didn't trigger when we went over here again. Oh. A bit of interest there. Something was going on. No. No, I think that might be a false one. Okay. Well, I've put in the pipework, and indeed the pipework over here. The workers everyone is running twice as fast because of a mutator. And it was a resounding yes, keep that mutator on, I should point out. So we are going to indeed keep that on. Just going to run in some insulation, which I've actually yet to do in this area. I think I've got it for the hot water, just not for the cold. There's another... No, that's not a correct tunnel. Hot water insulation. Let's run and run. And there we go. So, that is in. We have a workshop. It's not completed, but it's in. Oh, I've made a massive mistake here, haven't I? I want to put in some grass around here, but because I've put in the... Yeah, because I've already put in the trees. They're going to remove the trees, aren't they? Yes, they are. Which is a bit silly, but, well, that's how it is. Oh, we can't even afford to build the rest of it. Well, sadly, we're going to rip those trees up. Well, you know what? Let's try and get a positive out of this. What does that mean? Well, it means that we can put in the trees again. Can we use different trees? Yes, we can. Let's go over to exports, and I mean, I don't need to remove that, to be fair, but I am going to put exports in here. So this is the little road in, although we should have a road like that. And it just means that, yes, this is our little sort of export bit. Good. Just going to dismantle some of these lights, because we don't use those ones. We need some proper street lighting, which I will do in but a moment. Just going to keep going through. And these are automatically placed when you expand, so I'll put that one there, right on the corner. Right, good. How are we doing for this? Oh, we're actually getting some wood. Are they going to remove the tree stumps? I think they do eventually. There's more severe weather detected. Also, if we go over to our grants and green energy goal 6, have 25 inmates successfully pass the solar panel development program, and the percentile bonus for reformation rates for completing the program increase. So basically, reform goes up, which is good. There's another escape where someone's just ran out through that. Are they going to remove those tree stumps or not? I guess I'm going to have to sell. Or do I have to go and dump them? I think so. I don't know why the camera just went over there. So I'm just going to go to normal speed while I do this. Just give me some sort of chance of actually being able to click on the thing properly. There's, oh, there's some prisoners working. And a Featherstone. We found a Featherstone. Who have we got? Alex Featherstone, prisoner number 268753884. Sentenced for 14 years for multiple crimes, including violent disorder and assaulting an officer. There we go. Okay. Let's dump all of these, and I'll double check the flooring first. Bit of a mistake, but, you know, it's not a major one, is it? Let's just get rid of all of these, and then what we're going to do is look at cloning, although I've just looked up and saw the bank balance and realised that it is not sufficient for anything. We might have to get in some grants, or maybe even some shares. We'll have to sell some shares, perhaps. My concern is that, although I would very much like to do a clone, we don't need to do it. We have sufficient capacity in here for the prisoners that can work and do this. So, I'm not sure. We'll see. Anyway, over to the flooring and to grass. And I do want to sell some shares, but I can't because we've had a recent escape and or fight. So, it's going to be a straight-up bank loan. So, flooring, grass, that's all planned, that's planned, so is that. These ones are sort of planned. Okay, that's fine. Okay. Trees then. I'm going to put in these trees with vines, because I think it would look quite nice. Like that. Oh, hang on, I sort of went off to one side with that one. We'll do that. And come back here. These are a bit different when they're sort of offset. And well, hopefully, that is what we need. Okay, good. So, they're going to crack on with that. I'm hoping that, yeah, the grass will be done. Yeah, that's all sorted. We are producing license plates, 63%, and you can see that the practice solar panels are being certainly practiced upon. We've also got the logs, which will eventually be sawn up and then sold, although we can probably sell stuff if it's necessary. There's some mysterious crates, which it's a grit bin. I will, yeah, probably not do anything with that. And search this other one, which is... Where's that being put? Where are they taking that? Oh, to this storage. Fair enough. There's going to be so much in this storage, isn't there? There's going to be loads of stuff in here. But we can't see because it's really dark. Anyway, I think we will leave it there for now. That's been a bit of Prison Architect. We now have a workshop. That is... Actually, I shouldn't be, but I am impressed that we've got that done in one go, as well as fixing the laundry, and danger level is okay. The main problem now is bank balance. Daily cash flow is still in the negative. However, we've had some severe storm. We've had a lot of storms, basically, and that means that we're not producing the wind and solar that we normally are, which means that exports is fairly poor. What's this export like? It's pretty good. I mean, the best way of doing things, I guess, would be just to build another wind-solar hybrid export system over here. I'll have a think about that one. Next episode, oh, got more severe weather. The game is not giving us a break when it comes to this weather. It's just weak storms after weak storms. At least it's not severe. Anyway, we're going to leave it there for now. That's been a bit of Prison Architect, and there's people working. Excellent. And next episode, we'll look at either cloning here, or we may look at maybe coming to this part and building those houses that I mentioned. Either way, let's see how we get on. Hope you have enjoyed the episode and the series thus far. Comments in the comments. Thanks very much for watching. Take care, and generic partings.